I'm Sarojini Rangam with the Pesticide Action Network Asia and the Pacific. I'm here in ICCM5 to fight for the rights of farmers and agricultural workers and rural women who are exposed to highly hazardous pesticides and, basically face the consequences of the impact of these adverse impacts of these pesticides and suffer from debilitating uh, diseases and illness and acute poisoning. So one of the discussions here is two targets that we are very interested in. One that looks at the phase out of highly hazardous pesticides, and two, the export bans. Basically, pesticides that are banned domestically are exported, and the South, the global South, face the consequences of these pesticides in terms of environmental impacts and human health impacts. So these are the two targets that we have been working on. But the third one, which is a bit more providing the solutions, is to look at it's a target that looks at non-chemical alternatives and agroecology, and we feel that it's an important solution for these highly hazardous pesticides. And already in Asia, thousands of farmers are practicing agroecology without chemicals, without pesticides, without chemical fertilizers. And we feel that that's the way forward to protect our children, women, and farmers and consumers as a whole in terms of their human health and the environment.
Bonsoir, ça dépend à quel moment vous allez recevoir cette vidéo. Je suis Prudence Masseng, jeune déléguée du Cameroun. J'aimerais commencer mes propos par mon histoire. Je suis atteinte d'une maladie des poumons que personne dans ma famille n'a ça. Je me dis c'est par la pollution plastique que j'ai pu attraper cette maladie, par la pollution de l'air. Et donc, j'ai commencé à travailler dans une organisation qui œuvre pour la lutte contre les produits chimiques. Et donc, ma participation en ce jour à ICCM5, c'est pour pouvoir porter la voix des personnes comme moi afin que nous puissions protéger la future génération. Parce que moi, j'ai envie que mes enfants puissent venir dans un monde sain. Merci.
Yes, one of the things that I'm looking for as a real good outcome from ICCM is the section that deals with mechanism to support implementation. I do hope that we get all clean text and we get enough, what I would say, structure for implementation within country for national development. Another thing that resonates with me is to see gender being activated in all of these country plans, because we have been talking about gender responding to gender, having gender disaggregated data. And it has been mentioned across all of the frameworks, but how do we actualize that in a plan? And I'm happy that the gender resolution has passed, so that is good for us. And as a woman, that means a lot to me, because we get to take the relevant places in society, both in policy, in the health sector, and most importantly, in the decision-making process, so we can add value to communities, to our families, and even to give this information within the education system. As the poison information coordinator, what does this mean to me is that I get the chance to be able to get information in regards to poison exposure that is related specifically to different gender, and that can help me to plan program, that can help me to support my country in not only planning but improving the current policies that we have for poison exposure. And so that is what I look forward to as one of the main outcomes from this session.
So today is the 30th of October, and at I think around 10 a.m. finally the ICCM5 came to an end and adopted the new global framework on chemicals and our gender resolution. Yay! And also on Thursday, we launched our new partnership. It's a multi-stakeholder, multi-sectoral partnership on gender and chemicals, the GNCP, Gender and Chemicals Partnership. and it's open to all stakeholders who are interested in gender issues and who wants to do gender responsive joint actions and activities. Yeah, so join us, and we are looking forward to working with you on the gender responsive implementation of the new framework.